Hi, I'm Marcus Dent with the Gridiron Insight, and I got my sidekick, Mikhail Stephen. What's going on, Mikhail?
What's up, brother? What's going on? How you doing?
Man, I'm gonna tell you, there was a song back in '87 by Kool Moe Dee called "The Wild Wild West," and man, that's what it seemed like college football and high school football right now has come to. Man, it's the Wild Wild West, bro, and I don't think nobody has the solution right now to slow it down or to tame it, bro.
Well, it's a lot of talent out there, and you know, the traditional schools, they don't have that stranglehold on winning as they once did, and the talent is starting to spread. The portal is allowing other athletes the opportunity to go elsewhere and display their talents.
No doubt, no doubt. I'm seeing that right now with some of the so-called blue blood programs. Man, they're not being able to just go get the kid that they want out of the portal. They're having to compete with everybody else, and man, it's crazy. And you got the SEC has said, okay, you got 130 on your roster, you can only have 105. So you're looking at a lot of kids having to hit that portal because of that roster mandate. So that's a trickle down effect. So you got kids in high school this year. It's going to be hit just like the COVID year. Not maybe not quite as bad, but there's some similarities there. If you understand what I'm saying. So man, right now, um, when it comes to recruiting, I remember when a 3-star kid, a mid 3-star kid, was pretty much promised a G5 offer. Man, that's not the case. He better be. He's lucky if he get a junior college offer right
Man, there's so much money involved, and it has that, it's sliding downhill where, you know, if you a high school kid, you almost got to be prepared. You got to train and get ready like you going to the NFL almost,
now. Yeah, you
to
do.
get on these rosters now.
Yeah,
And it's
and
the money aspect of it.
oh, definitely, it's the money aspect of it, man. And I think right now is very important that parents understand the process more now than ever because I think you have to commit earlier now to hold that spot. Not saying, that's the way to go, but I'm seeing kids saying, I'm not gonna wait until signing day, the close round signing day. I'm gonna go ahead and try to lock my spot down. And I'm seeing that a little bit, a little bit more than I did maybe 2 years ago for sure. You got a son that's being recruited right now. You know the madhouse it is right now. So man, all I can say to parents is right now, you have a few camps coming up in the fall. You got a few national combines coming up. In the spring, you better be camping. You better be camping. You better be talking to these coaches. You got to be open and honest with this coach. If he's recruiting your kid, hey, look, is my son on the board, or you just sending me random text messages? Me and you talked about that earlier. There's got to be some personal touch going on, you know, with these kids to actually feel like, okay, this guy's really recruiting me because, man, the portal is real.
Mhm.
It's real, bro. It's like a
Hey,
black hole.
last time I checked, it was 19,000 student athletes in the portal.
Dude, come on, man. There's not a spot for all those kids. There's not a spot for all those kids. I had a kid that hit me up that was Mr. Football, and he's trying to get out and go somewhere else. Nobody is looking at him because his PFF is not high. His production is not there. So he's not getting the offers that he wants,
Hmm.
you know? So, man, it's crazy. It was a lot of high school football going on this weekend and, through the weekend. We all know that doggone Tupelo Golden Wave and J.J. Hill, man. The more I see him, boy, the more I'm impressed with this kid. And you got a chance to see him twice this year, unfortunately. But
Hey,
man, just give me an overall synopsis of what you think about the kid. I think of course, he's a 4-star kid. I think they got him ranked as a 3-star, but he's a third down, every down back, if you ask me.
JJ Hill's legitimate. I was out. Um, Tom Lemming had a shoot, and I told his dad right then and there, "You got something special." JJ Hill, in my opinion, as a junior, is the best running back in the state. As a junior, and if you playing Tupelo and you get behind Tupelo, or you even get behind the chains with Tupelo, you're gonna
Mm.
get a heavy dose of JJ Hill,
Oh
and
man.
JJ Hill should be called going downhill. He gonna
I
get the
mean,
ball
that's
30 times.
that's the way he like it, man. And then the kid has great hands. Um, you know, the quarterback they got at Tupelo, he's not the best. He's sufficient. He's sufficient, but he can get the ball in the hands of those guys, and they got a lot of playmakers.
Well, I
And
think
one thing about JJ, he can catch the ball. You saw him; he can catch the ball and you know get out there in space and do his thing too.
you got to tip your hat off to Tupelo's defense.
Oh yeah,
They they shut down Tyson Robinson. They
and
literally
that's
shut
hard to
him
do, man.
down.
That's hard to do.
Yeah, that's very hard to do.
Right.
The sophomore sensation is one of the best running backs in the nation, and he was
Yeah,
shut down.
shut him down.
And their Tupelo's defense is probably underrated. You know, so I've saw Tupelo get back in games because their defense, and they're gonna be who they are. They're gonna run the ball, whether they down or whether they up. They're gonna run the ball, and if you can't stop it, eventually that train is coming.
Well, you think about this. You think about a kid like JJ. You say, "Oh, he's a big bag," yeah. But dude, he can break you off some now. He can give you. He can break you off 30. He can break you off 60 here. I mean, he can do it. You give him a step. The big guy can roll, bro.
Well, the real question is this, Mark: what is Mississippi State gonna do to make sure they retain JJ Hill?
Man, I don't know. I don't know what the offense Jeff Leb runs, man. I don't know. I mean, they got a situation right now who I thought, Van Buren was gonna be their guy. Man, I look up this cat that hit the portal. And I'm like, dude, you are a freshman, you're starting, you got great numbers. He's gone. Which, I've been hearing rumors that Jackson Arnold from OU is coming. I don't know if it's true or not because I hadn't seen anything on that. But why would you say I'm out? So if I'm JJ Hill, I'm like, man, where? I mean, there's no stability in college football because anybody can leave at any time. But to see a freshman who was productive get up and leave, that's something that you have to think about. What is really going on here?
Well, one thing about it though, Mark, it sounds like with the portal, if you could spend 20 million, you could be in the conversation if you get the right players.
Well, Ole Miss spent 15 and they didn't make it.
Well, they was on the cusp. they,
Hey, it ain't
they
good
was on
enough,
the
bro. You
cusp.
gotta get in. But the money that they spent, bro, they was expected to get in.